Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. We're outside real early this morning. Temperature yesterday was 97 degrees, first day of summer, and I do not want to be out in that type of heat. So we're out, we're going to do some harvesting, some cucumbers and some peppers, and maybe our first tomato of the season. Let's get started. So we're here at the the cucumber patch, and there are quite a few that need to be harvested. The cucumbers are still producing, even in the heat, and the new types that I put up are growing pretty well. The type that I planted is called Excelsior. I've grown it before down south. I did, and it's very prolific. Puts out a lot of blooms, and if I remember right, it is parthenogenic, and which means that it doesn't need to be pollinated by insects or anything like that, and it will produce fruit all on its own. So here are the cucumbers that we got. We got 2, 4, 6, 7 cucumbers, and they're pretty decent sizes. Uh, I guess I'll make pickles with them, maybe relish or something along the lines. But let's go over to the peppers and see what we have there. We're going to start here at this pepper plant. It is a moringa scorpion, and you probably can't see, but it is loaded with red peppers. So we're going to go ahead and cut some of these off. Now, these I've used to make hot sauce before, and this is what they look like. They are very spicy, to say the least. I think it has an angry look. It has some nice little bumps and ridges on it, and very, very hot. So here at this pepper, this is my cowhorn pepper, and we have what it looks like. And there are several ripe ones on this one as well. You can leave that one to ripen. Here, some of the orange habaneros. There's some more, and some of my Scotch bonnets also. And here are some more, and some are the Scotch bonnets that we're going to get. Scotch bonnets are yellow. These are red habaneros. So we're here at the Scotch bonnets, and we're going to go ahead and get the ones that are ripe or yellow. So, previous video you saw on me putting down fabric on wheat barrier to reassemble pepper row. Somehow along the process, the drip system um, got damaged. So I went back and did some repairs on that. So hopefully after we finish doing our harvest here, I can turn on the drip system and it'll work and water my plants. Some of the plants are yesterday, due to the heat, wilted a lot, and they're still wilted this morning. So we're going to give them a drink, and hopefully they'll recover. And these are huge and they're pretty. Okay, that's it for the peppers. So this is the eggplant that refuses to die. It's my pet name for it. And we're going to go ahead and harvest some of the eggplant that have been causing it to lean. That one still too small, so try to keep it from leaning and put it there. So these are the three that we got. This one I think has been on the leaf on the plant too long. It feels squishy. So this one probably isn't going to be fit to eat. Actually, I see another one. So let's check this out. This one out. We're gonna let that one grow a little bigger also. So here we have, what is this one? Okay, this is a brandywine tomato, and it's starting to turn colors. It's blushing here, the big tomato, but I don't think I'm going to harvest it just yet. I kind of like when they ripen on the vine and then you can just pick it off. Over here at the raised bed that has 6 different types of tomatoes in it, we also have some that are turning colors as well, and they're not quite ready to be picked. Although I know that once they start blushing, you can take them off and put them in the house and let them ripen in your windowsill. But we're going to wait to do that. The tomatoes are looking wonderful, and looks like we're going to be blessed with a wonderful harvest. Here is our harvest for today. We have the cucumbers, 7. We have 3 eggplants, and we have a lot of peppers. I'm blessed and thankful for the harvest. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got something out of it. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, leave me a comment, and I will reply. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take a moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of food for myself and my family, but I cannot grow the channel without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell all so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. I guarantee you, if you like my content, your family and friends will also, so it's okay to share. So until next time, always remember to give the thanks to God, for without Him, we are nothing. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow.